And we're live.
Wow.
Welcome back to the OTG podcast.
It's been a while.
I am your host, Taco B, alongside with Left for Junkie and yo, it's Reese. We're back after a long hiatus of no podcasts.
Now we have two.
Now we have two
Yeah, boy.
podcasts
Back to
in a
back.
week.
Back to back.
That's how we catch up. But this is a special podcast. You know why it's a special podcast?
No.
Tell him, Reese.
Because he's got a mixer.
Why is it special?
Why is it special?
Because it's our last episode for this season.
Oh.
And then this is where you play the yay like in the
The
background.
final episode.
Wow.
For season one of the OTG podcast.
This man's got a
Your boy,
mixer
your
now.
boy, your boy, your boy.
But before we start, this stream is brought to you by Parsec. Parsec, you can play with anyone around the world for free. I knew I was gonna do that. You can play with anyone from a PC to a smartphone to a tablet. You can use Parsec anywhere as long as you have a pretty decent internet connection. And it's, did I mention it's free?
What if you don't have
Free.
a good internet connection?
Then you can play local multiplayer games with any of your friends worldwide.
Why?
So download Parsec today.
That's all she.
Because without Parsec, actually, we won't be able to do a bunch of our content that we've been doing. Without Parsec, it would not be possible. So thank you, Parsec, for that.
Yeah, boy.
Cheers. I got my bourbon and cream soda.
Again, this man's an alcoholic. every stream we've had the past month, this man's been going.
Bourbon, cream soda. You ever try bourbon and cream soda?
Also, another
bourbon? You like bourbon? I got cream soda. Add cream soda to it. I got bourbon and cream soda.
You say
Yeah.
bourbon and cream soda, this man's at your house. You know what I'm saying? It's like a kid with candy.
well, what if you guys are actually done talking? I have one more.
Nah.
My boy.
So y'all ever feel down
Nah.
throughout the day? Not a fan of coffee or anything. You think Monster Energy and Red Bull is like too toxic for your system. Well, I got news for you. Have y'all ever heard about Rogue Energy?
Energy.
With Rogue Energy, it's powder based. You literally just need to add water. Reese, you gotta say.
No.
You just need to add water.
Water.
Bro, you're killing my vibe.
Water.
Yeah, some ice on it, a cup. Add the Rogue Energy on that bad boy. Mix it up.
Nah, bro. You shaker. You say shaker, not cup. Shaker, bro. Shaker.
Oh my, it's the same thing. Anyways, get yourself a Rogue Energy, and while you're at it, use the promo code OTG Energy
Energy.
to get 10% off. OTG RogueEnergy.com. Com.
Honestly, I thought his segue was going to be about bourbon. I thought he was going to say Jim Beam. If you feel like energy drinks, coffee is too toxic for your body, then Jim Beam's right for you. Experience
soda.
the pain, the hangover.
Also
Hey,
for the ones watching the stream right now, Junkie and I look like smudge sticks compared to Reese, but that's just temporary. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Man.
next podcast is gonna be tight. It's
We
gonna
could have actually hooked up the
gonna be
GoPro for the podcast.
professional.
Just saying.
Nah, I'm kind of scared to plug that into my computer again.
Bro, this man
Right.
Junkie got this. What is that? Culver shake cup. What is that?
Oh, it's a Wawa, bro. It's a Wawa cup.
So I was shake.
Just
That
it's
goes
just
over
there.
So
Yeah.
this man has been holding this story in for far too long. Now that we're actually on the podcast, all three of us together, left for Junkie. Go on ahead. The mic is yours.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to be here, guys. I just wanted to, no, okay, anyway, for real though. So
Boo.
you wanna talk some smack? You know what I'm saying? No, but for real. So you see this couch we're on here. This amazing couch. We moved some furniture. We have cars. We don't have a truck, so we had to get a U-Haul. We get a U-Haul. We go to Big Lots. We're all, bro, let's get this sectional couch. I'm like, okay, cool. So we get it. First of all, it takes forever getting this couch, okay? Like, the process of getting out of the checkout line, and there's, what, one person in front of us? But it took forever. And then they didn't even have, we purchased this couch. It was another couch, actually. We purchased this other couch. He comes out with one part of it says, I don't have the other part. And I had to go back in there, return it, go for the return process, then rebuy the other couch.
No, you know, like you gotta say you gotta give some context into it, because like it's funny how he said it. We were like, oh, so y'all have did y'all decide on what couch you want to get? I'm like, yeah, I like this couch. I sit on it. Junkie sits on the other end, and I'm like, bro, this couch is pretty comfy. Yeah, we'll get this one. And this man's like, all right, got you. Like, well, just wait there. I'll get the couch, okay? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, all right. I'm over here rubbing my hands. I'm like, man, I can't wait to get this couch.
He told us to go get the U-Haul. He told us to pull up the truck. So we're outside now at this point. And he comes back out, and he says, I only got one piece to it. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, so he goes, so bring the U-Haul in the front of Big Lots, and then I'll meet you out there. So we were like at the truck, we were talking, we were waiting for this man. This man goes out with the most troubled face. He goes, I checked that sectional couch that you wanted, and I can't find the other piece. I'm like, what?
What?
He said, I can't find the other piece. And I'm like, bro. And the craziest part is that we actually paid for the thing.
Yeah.
So he goes, Harold, let me just refund your money and all that. And I'm like, I mean, we're here to get a couch, so we'll just get another couch. And he goes, no, we still need to refund it. So I'll have your friend go to the cashier and all that and like do the refund process.
So
and I'm like, all right.
I go in. Doc gets me. I go back in. Doc stays with the U-Haul. I go in there, and this man says, yeah, we got to do the return. I'm like, okay, no problem. So he's like, he says, do you got the receipt? I'm like, yeah, I do. I was like, here it is. And he goes, okay. And he's talking to me. And he says, now I just wanted to let you know. Now this is all, I was paying for all of this at the time, and Doc was going to cash at me for it when we got done buying the TV and all the furniture. So it's just like one bill, at once. And he tells me, and keep in mind, my stimulus hasn't come in yet. Doc's already has, though. But I'm like buying it, and he says, now, I'm returning this money to you, but it might not come in for like a day to 4, or I think to like 4 days is what he said. And I'm like, that's crazy. And so we go to purchase the other couch, and he's like, so I just need you to be sure about that, because when we buy this other couch, that's going to come out of your account as well. I'm like, that's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, man, I got you. So I buy the other couch as well. So I got 2 couches in my name for like temporary, you know what I'm saying? But he's like, all right, well, you can go back out now, and I'll bring the couch to you. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go back out, and then we're just waiting there, waiting for the couches and the end table and stuff. That table right there, and he finally comes out. This is, how long was we at Big Lots? It seemed like forever.
So basically, like, they bring out the couch, which are the couches that we have now. And the guy was bringing out, he was like, I'm gonna bring this part out, and then I'll come back in together the other piece. I'm like, all right, cool. So this man Junkie's like over here hustling, right? Opens the door and all that. There he goes. All right, so one of y'all's gonna like go up there and I'll carry it from the outside. And I'm like, all right. And I was just waiting, like, if Junkie doesn't want to do it, I'll do it. This man was like already inside the truck. I'm like, all right, I guess you'll do it.
Okay, well, hold up. No. So Doc's on the side there, and I'm the one that's like closest to the couch, so I'll pick it up, whatever. Doc's just like this over here on the side.
Man, he's not doing nothing.
He now the U-Haul has a step up, at least for me anyway. So I'm like, okay. So I didn't think the dude was gonna like shove it, okay? So I'm like stepping up, and the easiest way for me to do it was kind of like sit down because I couldn't get my leg fully up there, so I had to sit down, right? And then I was gonna like go up. I sit down and I'm getting up, and this dude goes, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Oh!" And the couch is like right here at this point. And Dog is just standing there, you know, and I'm like, and I said, wait.
Watching you die.
And he shoved it further down. It's like right here. And I'm like, wait. And he shoved it again. I'm like, wait. And Dog's just looking at it. I'm like, I'm going to die. I can feel the weight of this couch on me. I'm like, I can feel the pressure. As like I animate, like I'm a flashback. What? Oh, did you just see like blood spitting out my lungs? No, that didn't happen. But I just pressed it up. Because no one was helping, I was like just pressing up real quick because it's crushing me, and I was like, ugh, and I got up from under it. But I pretty much dead looked at that couch from my back, and this man Doc was like,
ran.
No,
over.
actually, I was about to help him, but at the time,
no, that's part of the story. Don't say what you. So the second part comes out. He goes and fetches the second part. There's another person, bro. So I'm thinking like, oh, they're gonna do it. Nah. Now this dude's about like, I would say like 250. He's a big dude, okay? He doesn't need no help.
I'm like 2 feet.
I'm like
2 feet tall.
I'm like 120 up in this piece. You know what I'm saying? And he gets his helper.
Hobbit.
He gets his helper to help his side. His side. So again, I'm lifting this other side by myself again. And I lift it up, and Dog's standing there with his arms crossed, you know? And they shoved, I get back up there again. They shove it, and it hits right there in my jaw. I'm like, dude. I about died, bro.
Why got are they both on the same side?
I don't know, bro. And they hit me in the jaw. I about got TKO'd right there in the Big Lots parking lot.
And by the couch.
So after this, after the struggle, we get in the truck. Doc's, you know, all cool, collected. He didn't get hit. He didn't get crushed. He didn't have no internal bleeding going on like I did. So I said, well, did you enjoy the view? He said, Matt, so I was going to help you, but then I was debating on like recording it first. And I'm like, what? I'm like,
that's crazy.
I'm like, do you think we had enough time to record it? Well, I was like trying to get out from under it. Like, what?
Wait, where was Doc the whole? He's inside the truck the whole time.
No, I was outside. I was right next.
He's standing. Okay, so imagine like this is the couch, right?
Bro, you're like outside of the mic.
Oh, well, no, I'm still on. I'm saying my. Okay, imagine this right here, the mic arm right here, couch. I'm right here, and Doc. He's just standing over to off screen. He's just standing off screen like slightly, just with his arms crossed the whole time. And I'm like, bro, I got killed.
Bro.
I got killed.
So for audio listeners, Junkie's actually trying to demonstrate what happened.
But yeah, Doc was like 2 feet, or not even 2 feet. He was a foot. He was a foot away, man. But I was literally saying wait. But the thing is, you want to know why they couldn't hear me say wait? Because this busted boy had the U-Haul speakers on the radio. He put it on this random country station while I was inside. I come back out. We looked at this couch in there. They can't hear me say wait because all they're hearing is, I don't remember the song, but it was like this woman singer just like singing her country tune.
My ex is
and this man just crosses his arms going, and he's got a smile on his face. I'm dying. I'm like... And this couch, he helped me move it, so he knows how heavy this thing is. And it was on me, bro. I was like...
Big Lots, bro.
Bootleg like movers, bro. They want to kill you. They're like, how
dare you? That's like about how they freaking lost a piece of the couch. How do you lose a piece of a couch, bro?
They probably...
That means they either took it
They probably killed someone with it.
Or B, they try to scam y'all. Talk about
It's just misplaced, probably.
But-
No, how you misplace a section of a couch?
I don't know, but it probably came in separately.
No,
But the story doesn't stop there. So we
they
get
sell them.
we get the couch into the living room. All right. And you know, there's these staple things on the bottom, and like I thought it was ripped off. And so it happens it wasn't. Anyway, I go and slap my hand to move it, and staples just go into my hands. I'm like, ah! And then I was bleeding. So, you know, blood, sweat, and tears went into this couch. And all I will remember until the day I die of moving this couch was me being crushed by that couch, looking to my right, saying wait, and watching this man stand silent with his arms crossed as I'm going, wait.
Bro, this man, nah, bro. Doc needs some help, bro. This
No,
man
I had. Okay, so for me,
Nah.
like this man said he got it. The guy asked him if he got it. And he goes, "Yup," and then he just slowly got crushed.
Bro, I would have gotten it if he didn't shove the couch. Like, if he waited for me to like, stand back up, like I sit down, and to get it up in the truck, I couldn't like step it. I mean, it's a tall truck for me. I was like, I couldn't step. So I'm like, all right. Like, the weight wasn't the problem, obviously, because I had to deadlift it to save myself from getting crushed. But I was like, he just shoved it. And with the other piece, they shoved it right in my jaw. Like, dude, they wanted me to die. I'm convinced. They wanted me. It's like, you making us do work? Nah, you dying today.
That's gonna be me. I swear. And like, if I ever work at like Big Lots or anywhere, and like it's close to closing time, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, let me get this couch,
Bro,
can you help me like bring it out?" I'm like,
it was
"Man,
12
bro."
o'clock in the afternoon, bro. They wasn't closing anytime soon.
They're like, "Hey man, we not on the clock when we out here. I'm gonna need y'all to get this thing to the door ASAP." You know what I'm saying? If it takes to killing somebody today, so be it. Hey yo, Billy, get over here. That's why they both was on one side. They trying to murder somebody.
Something funny that happened at Publix while I was doing groceries too. So some woman got hit by a cart.
What?
And I thought she died. I thought like she got hit so hard that she fell down face first, and then she slid like a couple miles. Not a couple miles, but a couple like meters.
How?
What be going
kind of,
on there?
What kind of cart
y'all
did she
be
get hit
doing?
by?
A cart.
What cart? Like what
A
was
cart.
on the
A
cart?
cart. So you know those carts like with a kiddie car thing that's connected
Yeah.
to it. So
No way.
yeah, so there's a mom that was trying to get something, and then she had like a I want to say like a 5-6-year-old boy, and then there was a baby at the cart. So the boy was like, "All right, here you go," like because the boy was like doing the pushing, right? And then I was like on the other left side of the aisle. I was looking for stuff. I'm like, "What do we need? Do we need this? No. Do we need that? No. That looks cool." And then I just, in my peripheral and in my hearing, I just hear them and I see them in my peripheral. And the kid was like, "All right, do you want to go super fast?" And then the baby in the car was like, "Yeah. And then the mom was too busy trying to like trying to get some like stuff from the aisle. There was a lady, her butt's huge too. She was on the phone, and she had like this little like carrying cart, and she goes, "I don't give a damn." And then this kid was like, super speed, right? And I saw this in my peripheral. Bro, I hugged the aisle. I turned around, hugged the aisle, and I watched this all unfold. This kid was like, and then the mom looked at him. He goes, "James, stop." And then the kid was like, "I can't." He let go. The car was still going. The baby was inside. He hit the woman. As soon as the woman said, "I don't give a damn." Spat right in the back, bro. She landed face first. She slid down the aisle. I'm like, Dang.
I can't let go.
That car. It's not even that. Like, see, the car had like the little toy or race car for the baby. It had a bunch of groceries already. Like, it had like a crap ton of it. It was like a mountain load.
Bro, she got ran over by a bootleg Lightning McQueen.
She got hit. Like, to be honest, like, I'm glad she got hit because this lady was loud. She was on her phone. I'm like, bro, you're not the only one here. Tone it down some.
I hate people who do that, bro.
Bro, I'm like,
bro. And then they get mad when you say something like, you know, you like say something about their conversation, but it's like you're literally saying it to the whole store.
I guess.
Yeah, she was like on the like her voice was so loud, and I'm like, whenever she got hit, bro, I looked up and I'm like, looking out for me.
I guess you got dial toned. You know what I'm saying? Just real quick.
She got mad though. She was like, "Well, you better watch your kids." And then the lady was like, "Man, don't talk to me like that." And then they started fighting, bro. And I'm like,
man, y'all, man, I'll be going down there in Florida, bro. Y'all need some help, bro. First, it was y'all was acting like when the shutdown happened. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still going out to these beaches.
Everyone was still going to the beaches, doing like parties and stuff.
Now you got kids pushing carts at 50 miles per hour.
Man, we got mothers pulling up your pants.
Yo, tell us about that.
Didn't I? Oh yeah, we were. All right, so this was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Same place at Publix.
It was last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah.
All right, so it was last week. Man, I went to Publix twice. Anyways, so I got my groceries, like light groceries, and I went to my car. So as I was picking everything up, obviously I had to bend over, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't wearing a belt. So my pants obviously just like was down a little bit. And out of nowhere, this lady just showed up. Literally, as I was bending over, she grabbed my pants and then pulled it up. And I'm like, what? Obviously, like I was in shock. I thought I was getting mugged or raped or both. So I spring in action, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I had this bag in my hand. I was ready to swing. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the I see this lady and she goes, my daughter has been watching you or has been staring at you. I'm like, what? So she walks away. That's all she says. She walks away and I'm like, this son of a bitch right here, man.
Wait, how old was her daughter?
Her daughter was like teens, like 11, 12. She was like a tiny blonde chick. And she was just like she was on the passenger seat and I could see her just staring at me. I'm like, bro.
Wait, was she in the car next to you?
No, she was across in the parking lot. So she was on the other side, and my car was on the other side of the parking lot. So their car was facing my car.
So
there's a you know how parking lots are. There's like two sides, right?
Wait, why did she?
Yeah.
And then there's another part on the other side of the road.
I'm saying she's a
Why
perv.
did she drive off, bro?
Huh?
She's a
Wait, so you're telling me that? Wait, were they leaving?
Perv.
I have no idea.
Because if they're in the car, why is it such a big? They just gotta drive off. What if she just wanted to tap that? She's like, man, let me tap that doggo.
She did grab my pants really hard. She actually gave me a wedgie, and that's what got me heated so much. Like if she didn't give me a wedgie, I would have been like, yeah, you know what I mean. But she pulled that thing so hard, bro. I'm like,
what can she say?
Bro, that thing hurt.
Bro, y'all really out here getting pranked in Florida. First it was the couch.
That's because they know we're a part of OTG, bro. They're like, man, we gotta give these people stories.
Yeah, first it was the couch, and now this man got wedgied in the parking lot.
So I went to
in broad daylight.
So I went to Best Buy. I stayed up. Went to Best Buy to buy this GoPro and to buy this arcade cabinet, bro.
I told you about this GoPro.
Man, we was just going to use Doc's camera, but he's like, man, it's at my mom's. Man, that's crazy. But anyway,
We can still use the GoPro, by the way. Like, if we ever like go out, bro, I'm still waiting for that Gatlinburg thing. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about it. We can bring the GoPro.
Let's throw Dark on the mountain ride. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I actually got on that, but there's like multiple ones, so I wonder which one it was.
Yo, but for real, I went to Best Buy to get this arcade cabinet. I saw it was there. The woman brings the cart, and she tells me, she's like, or I'm like, I'm going to put it on there, right? It's 99.5 pounds. Okay. She doesn't help, bro. I'm like, you guys are some busters. So I get off the shelf and throw it on there. So she's like, wow, that's a big arcade cabinet. I'm like, yeah, it is. Busted.
Wait, you went there by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Doc got work. Yeah.
I'm just
no. He didn't have work. He was up the whole time.
Bro,
so
I was trying to sleep.
Nah,
This man was texting me at like
bro.
12 p.m. I'm still awake. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to sleep. I hear my phone ringing. I wasn't sure if it was junkie or something.
He didn't look at it.
I didn't look at it until
So it
like,
don't
the next
even
day.
matter. That's irrelevant. I don't even know why it's a relevant thing if he wasn't going to look at it. The question was, it's like $4.99, so it was at the top of his price range. So I was like, "Do you want this?" And I'm like, "Well, he ain't
I
responding."
told this man if it's like 500 and below, and it was at $4.99. I'm like, you're
but
kidding me?
tax, bro, is over 500. So because there was $32 of tax, so really it's like 31. But anyway, point being is, I get this GoPro. She takes forever unlocking this GoPro to give it to me. But anyway, I finally get it. I go check out. Put it in the car.
Paid like $500 something for that arcade machine.
And then I get here. Now, I didn't know this man was awake still, you know, but I get here, right?
He was like, "Oh,
He said he
it's
only got 10 minutes of
Christmas."
sleep. So I walk the arcade cabinet, I pick it up out the car, carry it all the way into the apartment, throw it down. I'm like, I'm dying. Holy crap. But I got it. It was a good time. And then I was like, man, I need to go to Publix. My plan was to do that, then go to Publix, then come back and go to bed. But after all that, Best Buy, really, like, I was a zombie going for Best Buy, man. Like, finding all that stuff in Best Buy. Like, I was looking for other things, and I was just like, I was just dying. I was dying inside. I'm like, I ain't going to make it. When I got the arcade cabinet in the car, I was sitting there, I'm like, am I even going to make it home? So I get
because
home.
it's because Junkie stayed up all night and waited for Best Buy to open and to buy the arcade. That's why he was dying.
Yeah. So I get home, I unload it, and then I just throw it in, and I'm like, man, there's no way I'm making the Publix. I fall on my bed, dead. I died instantly. It was like no time. I was like in the shadow room. I wake up, I'm like, it's 8 o'clock. What the fuck?
Bro, I hate that.
And I felt like I wasted my whole off day. And then I put together the arcade cabinet, and then I subbed the GoPro. And then I was wondering why Doc's PC was having a stroke. Because when I went on to Google and watched a video guide for or whatever, his PC kept flickering in and out of existence, and I'm like, this isn't normal, I don't think. And I'm like, Doc, what's wrong with your stuff? You know what I'm saying? But really, I guess it was the GoPro just giving this man's computer a stroke. So
whoever thinks about using a GoPro as a webcam, they do have their webcam application or software on there. It's still in the beta phase, and it actually it hogs your CPU and your GPU at the same time.
I mean, if
it had my CPU at like 40%, it had my GPU at 30, without doing anything really. Like, I just plug it in and it just jumps all the way up, and I'm like, I don't think this will work out, because like I was trying to stream with the GoPro. So I whenever I ran New Vegas, my PC started screaming, and I'm like, the New Vegas never did this before. So I was trying to troubleshoot. I ended up plugging. I thought it was like the two screens. So maybe my graphics card was like getting weaker. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it on one screen. Did it again. My screen just went black permanently, and I had to like restart it like manually, like holding the power button and all that. So I was trying to like configure all this stuff during that day, And whenever I went to the task manager and look at, I checked my like how much everything was getting out of my PC. I saw that the GoPro was on top, and it was at 40% just for the GoPro, using my that's using my CPU. And this was me like fresh restart. I plugged it in, my PC went dun dun dun, dun, and then I went to the task manager, saw that thing rise up so fast, checked my GPU 30%. And I'm like, I'm not even running the GoPro. It's just connected to my PC.
It's like, bro, we need all the juice. You know what I'm saying?
For no reason.
Need
That's what
all
I'm
the
saying.
juice.
So maybe the GoPro would still work if I use the cam link, because then it's not directly connected. It's just like using the cam link, and the cam link is the one like transmitting the data through the PC, so it won't be like via USB. But I still like the GoPro. Like, I feel like whenever we do trips and all that, we can like take the GoPro, buy like a little handle for it.
Bro.
Yeah, plug it in my little beanie thing while we're walking or doing rides.
No, bro. We get cameras for that. We need no GoPro.
No, on rides, man. You want to bring your expensive camera on like a roller coaster?
What do I look like getting on a ride with holding on with one hand and got the other hand with a little stick, and you over here? Oh snap! Oh snap!
No, you can put it on your like a helmet, or just wear a helmet on the ride.
Everyone's like, "Why are you wearing a helmet? What the freak?"
For the GoPro, homeboy.
No,
the GoPro gets chopped off on the ride. Just something just hits the helmet. Dog goes like, my neck! Oh!
He comes back with half a GoPro.
Yeah.
It'll be funnier if the helmet just like popped off too while I was in the ride. I'm like, yo, how was the ride? I'm like, man, my helmet just
lost
gone.
$200. Yo, so the NBA cabinet is pretty cool. Me and Doc played it. It was pretty intense. This man was hitting 3-pointers with freaking Dennis Rodman somehow.
Yeah, I told Reese.
I don't remember
how
Dennis
this man
Rodman
got
being a 3-point shooter, but
told this man everything. So
also he choked in that game though. At the end, he was up by 3. I stole the ball and hit a 3-pointer and tied it. He's like, "What the?" I'm like, "Yeah."
But it's fun. Like whenever you do come down here, like we can all play the NBA jams. It's a fun time. But I do want to like include in the stream like for a long time. But since we haven't done this in a while, tell us some crazy stories about working at Amazon. And I feel like everyone would be interested or can relate to this because a lot of people, are somewhat like using Amazon in some way.
We won't snitch you out, Reese. We promise.
Bro, Amazon's I'm at a return center, so it's not like your normal facility. So it's a return
which
center.
Is better because in the return center you open your boxes and you actually see what's inside.
It's not better.
No. It's better for the story versus like, oh yeah, I was at Amazon and I carried like 6 boxes, man.
So we're called C-Rex, customer returns, right?
Is there a T-Rex?
There's a V-Rex.
Where is the T-Rex at?
There's no T-Rex. There's C-Rex and V-Rex.
If there's a T-Rex section, they better be walking like this.
Bro, but it's so, man, my experience there, it's like at the beginning, I was just really just trying to get a job, trying to get some money. Just graduated, so I'm trying to find a job, get some money, and then do the stuff that I actually wanted to do. So Amazon's the only job that kind of like that hires people, whatever, as long as you pass a drug test. Bada boom, bada bang, you got a job. You working, you know what I'm saying? But my first 3 days going through training, because like there you got your first week. Actually, you do training for up to 4 weeks, basically. Not really the full 4 weeks, but that's like your initiation, basically. Because once you go through the 4 weeks, you get your blue badge, or you can get the blue badge, but you don't have to. You get a blue badge, you're full time. So you start off, you get a white badge. So basically, when you get hired at Amazon, don't expect that you're gonna have a job all the time, because basically they just have you as a seasonal worker starting off for your first 4 weeks. So you kind of gotta, like, keep it up, keep up the pace, keep up the work and stuff. So anyway, I already told y'all before, when I first applied, I had my start date coming up, and I was like, all right, so they sent me the training stuff. It's via email, so you have to watch these videos. And they're like, yeah, so after you finish this, we'll give you your start date. I never got my start date. Never got it. Just waited. And then all of a sudden, I try to sign back into the thing. The little training thing is like, wrong password, incorrect password. So I'm like refreshing my password. I'm like, what the freak's going on, bro? What the freak is going on, bro? So come to find out, my first day already passed. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, why would I skip on my first day on purpose? Why would I just do that? If I do all this training, why would I do that? It's so stupid. So I had to wait another week for them to give me my start date. Got my start date, got there, and they have like this little UI thing where you have to sign in so you can start processing. Couldn't sign in. My password didn't work the first 3 days, which means I had to have somebody come and sign me in twice, because they give you a station when you get in there, and then after lunch you rotate, so you switch to another station. So I have to sign out and sign back in. So somebody had to sign me in literally twice a day for 3 days. And it was like different people. It was so stupid, bro.
Don't forget about the hair.
Man, that's for another day, you know what I'm saying?
But it's for the Amazon, because you had to get your picture for the Amazon.
Yeah, that's for another day, you know what I'm saying? We'll save that for a later time. But yeah, so like my first 3 days was whack, bro. Couldn't even sign into my own little thing. I had to use somebody else's. So literally, I remember once I was just standing there. I was just standing there waiting for like a good 30 minutes. I'm like, bro, I'm getting paid to do nothing. This is easy work, bro. Easy work. I'm just sitting there. And but yeah, Amazon's not a good place. It's not a fun place. You
Definitely
get there,
not a fun place.
You get there and you start to like really like see what goes on. I'm not gonna like shoot it down or whatever. It's definitely not a thing that I want to do, but like they got this little thing called like time off task. So like they say that, so they give you a number to each day that you're supposed to reach. Or like most of the time it's like in the 30s. It's about like 32 packages. 32 packages like an hour basically. And they say that the highest time you can spend on an item is 6 minutes, right?
Yeah.
If the highest time you can spend on an item is 6 minutes and you got to hit 32, that doesn't add up. It just doesn't. Nah. In an hour, it just doesn't add up. Then they tell you get like little speeding tickets if you process an item too fast. So like 10, I think it's like 10 seconds, but not able to get 20 seconds.
Speeding tickets?
Yeah, if you go too fast.
Go too fast.
It's funny because sometimes all it takes is literally 2 seconds. If you see an item, right, they have these things called undeliverables, which means the item never reached the customer. So you scan it, it's like literally brand new, right? So I don't know if they count those as speeding tickets or what, but that's literally like 2 seconds. It doesn't take long to do those. And then even sometimes you'll get packages coming in that have gotten delivered, but the customer never touched them, and those only take like 2 seconds as well. It's funny too, because I've been there for like almost like 3 months, and literally 2 days ago was the first time I've ever seen anyone come up, not to me, but it was somebody next to me. She was like, "I'm gonna need you to slow down. You got way too many speeding tickets. It's kind of I'm like, well, out of all this whole time, I'm like, bro, I'd be rolling. I'd be like, bro, Scooty speeding ticket. I guess be like, oh, I don't care, bro. I'm just trying to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But that was the first time I've ever seen that. And I was like, bro, she must have just been click, and not even looking at the item or something. Like, I don't know what the freak.
See, like what I don't understand about Amazon is that like you don't need a resume or anything to get hired at Amazon. Nope. So they can be hiring like a bunch of like hooligans, you know, like, oh yeah, I just want to come here because like it's good pay, we get like good benefits and all that. And I honestly think Amazon is a good place not to work at, because I haven't worked there, so I don't really know from experience like if I could like judge them on that. But like from my experience as a customer, like I have gotten packages, none of them were broken, all my packages were clean. They were always on time except for this one package, which was my desk that was late for like a day, I guess. But the next day it got here, so that was good. Throughout like all the years that I've ordered through Amazon, I have not gotten a late package, a destroyed one, or anything. So that's what I'm like confused about, is that like how Amazon controls like the good and the bad employees. Like the one that you were saying, the one that just doesn't care and just keeps like,
bro, there's so many
going.
regular people there, bro. The thing I don't get about Amazon is like you have people in different positions. So C-Rex, there's like your process guides. So these are the people that like go up and down the line to pick up your escalation. So like the items you have to set to the side. And then you have like your processing assistants, which are like your manager, like your area managers or whatever. And then you have HR people and all these other people. You got water spotters, all this stuff. Yeah, all these people. My thing is so funny to me when you have these people that have these other jobs and you come in and you see them processing, bro, they get so upset. It's so funny to me. I'm like, bro, see, because the process guides, they have these little carts, right? And they go up and down the lines, but they can literally just chill. They will go up the line, they see no packages, they just chill there, sit there. I'm just sitting here like, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like, I wish I could do that because I can literally do your job. Like with bro, like what is that? Like why are you just sitting there? Move, and then they be on their phones. Oh my gosh, bro. Is the priority, like the freaking the hierarchy in that place is crazy because like I remember there was one time they announced on the thing, they were like, attention C-Rex. If we catch you on your phone is even out. That's an automatic freaking what is a termination. You're out of here. So put your phones away. You can't even have it on your desk. You can't no phones. No phones on the floor. And then you see these processing people freaking they have their phone on the cart and they're looking down at the cart, bro, just like I'm like, bro, what is that? What is that? Look, he's on. Look, wait, man, get him out of here. What is that? And then too, bro, don't get me. So, all right, so you know COVID's going around, right?
This man
so
pushed his stand and pulled it
Amazon
back.
decided to make a new position, right? So these are the people in blue vests, all right? So they get blue vests, blue vest kind of like, I guess stands for like, oh, like, helping with medics or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, these blue people, these blue people and these blue vests, bro. This job is it just ties everything together. It just ties it all together. So these people are the people who literally do nothing. You know what their job is? Just guess what their job is.
Take temperatures.
No.
I think Mel told me that there was someone who. Oh, I know. It's not a new position, but like
No, it's a new position.
Okay, because what Mel told me is that they have a position to where like someone was like, someone has like a saxophone or a phone or whatever, and then they just scream something, and that's their job.
No,
they're like, yeah, the guy who screams 6 feet apart, people, 6 feet, 6 feet apart.
Yes, bro.
Those are y'all new positions?
I'm pretty sure that's new because why would I be there? Like imagine like me working there not during COVID.
Mel told me this like a couple months ago. She was like, "Man, I want that position." I'm like, "What position?" This guy literally just yelling at everyone, like saying, "Keep 6 feet apart, people, 6 feet apart."
And they walk around making sure you're wearing your mask. And that's all they do. That's literally all they do. So it's one time I was building boxes. Apparently, you have to be trained to build boxes. All you do is take boxes, bro. How do you get trained building boxes? What is that? But anyway, I was building boxes with these group of people, and it's a team thing. So we have to tape the box, put like a orange, red, blue, green, yellow stickers on the box for like different for the different crates that we have. So they'll be like, oh, we need red boxes now because we're out of yellow crate, you know, or red crates or whatever. So
Yeah.
you do that. So we do that. It's a team thing. So we make the boxes. We got to stack them up on a pallet. It's about like what? It was like six stacks of like 5 or whatever. So we do that. And you know, it literally takes a team effort. So we have to get close to each other, pass the boxes around, yada yada yada. Literally, so this person with the blue vest walks up to us. She's like, "Can you guys like separate? Can you separate?" I'm like, "What is going on, bro? We just doing our job. Freak, you ain't going somewhere. We don't need you over telling us we're gonna be 6 feet apart. We doing our job. Well, what did you do it? Because it clearly ain't productive." So we like, all right. And so we continue doing our job. She comes back again. I'm gonna need you guys to like separate, or we're gonna have to take some names. I'm sitting here like, bro, what is your job right now? What is this nonsense? If you take my name down, I'm taking your vest. And I'm just not a split, but like, bro. And then it got to the point where we were working again, and then 2 more people with blue vests just came over, and they was doing this. I'm like, do y'all understand that y'all job is literally pointless? Once COVID is over, I don't know what you gonna be doing. Cause doing this, bro, oh my god, it was the most fresh. That was the day I was like, bro, this place is hot ass, bro. If they got people just watching me work. Cause I'm not 6 feet up. I'm like, bro, we have to like get close. We gotta hand each other the boxes and stuff. I'm like, bro, y'all. Oh, this plays, bro. I'm like, that was a start. That was a start.
They're like, man, this is just way too many people who's getting like paid time off because of this freaking COVID stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got COVID? We gotta pay you while you're being sick.
Bro, I walk in there and I see people with these blue vests, bro. I swear, it just makes me so upset. Cause I'm like, bro, I can do your job in my sleep, bro. What is this position? How did you even get this position, bro? Like,
it's pretty dope. I actually wouldn't mind that.
I'm like, bro, I could just come in here and not do anything. That would just be fun. That'd be the easiest 10 hours of my life. Walk around, making sure people are wearing their masks, saying 6 feet. There's literally only one person. It's one dude. He literally says, "Stay 6 feet." Wait, what did he say? Stay 6 feet. Something. I don't know. He says something, bro, but he says it all the time, and he's the only one. The rest of the people, they're so quiet and they just do nothing. Oh, bro. What? Oh, also what got me is like they're like, "Stay 6 feet," and then you see them huddled up.
Yeah, it's kind of like our workplace. The floor be telling people like, "Oh yeah, for COVID reasons, you gotta stay 6 feet apart." Why? Us DPs are like second pairing each other, right over top of each other. Our supervisor comes over right over the top of us. You know,
it's pretty messed up.
It's so like, stupid.
So like in our workplace, in the table games, there's only a max of 4 players,
and we're not 6 feet apart. There's no way.
And so whenever like the players have like someone watching over them, or something, the floor managers, they would come over. They would tell those people, "Yeah, you can't stand here and watch. You gotta wait up front until like a chair opens and they're like, why should I wait up front? Why can't I not stay here?" They're like, "Man, because of COVID reasons." And then the customer was like, "All right, so can I just like step back 6 feet and still watch?" And they're like, "No, you gotta wait up front." But in our line of work, sometimes our managers ask us to like, "Hey, can you like watch over, Junkie's table?" So I would literally stand right next to Junkie, and like, but this is just an example. This happened. This instance happened before. Whenever a player saw me second pairing someone, which is basically like watching someone. So the player goes, "How come he can stand right there and y'all aren't saying anything?" The floor manager goes, "Well, he works here." I look at this man. I'm like, well, that's a good excuse right there.
I'm like, bro, yeah, like, bro, I'm doing my job. Like, get off my neck, bro. And my thing is, bro, I hate it, bro. They're like, Attention C-Rex. Attention C-Rex. We're going to need everyone to pick up the pace. We have our goal set at 46,000. And I'm like, bro, you announcing this isn't gonna make us move any faster. How about you get yourself, get a station, and you help us out? The more hands we have, the will reach our goal. And then you see, bro, they don't do nothing, bro. I'm like, bro, if we're gonna keep having this overtime, y'all gonna have to pick up a station or something, because we just gonna keep having. And I actually have seen them. I guess they actually notice, or like the man, like people have been like, yo, yeah, y'all might need to actually work too, because like I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous. Y'all, you keep we're not gonna move faster, bro, because you announcing this over the intercom. Like, it just, bro, it's not.
Also, I want to say one more thing about our workplace with the whole COVID stuff. I mean, it's really so stupid in our workplace, just because, like, all right, this is my DP chair. The player that sits right next to me is literally where Doc's at, bro. I mean, he's right here, bro. Like, they're not even that far. The dealer's right here, and then like they're all just right here around you. So it don't make a difference if someone's watching right behind someone. And he was like, today, that something actually happened with mine today. He's like, but that's my wife. He's like, yes, sir, but you can't like stand, like. And he's like, yeah, but we're like married. I literally like, I'm always around her, like more closer to. Yeah, but for COVID reasons, he's like, whatever. And they just left. But I was like, yeah, that's kind of stupid.
That's dumb. Yeah.
One of the other stupid ones was, our supervisor said, and this was at a our little pre-shifts we have, right? And he says, we cannot be in this building without our mask on. It doesn't matter if you're in the dog track area or our break area, pretty much, where no one's there. It's just you. They're like, even if you're here alone, you have to have your mask on. And I was literally sitting there. I'm like, bro, you know how stupid that is? This dog track is the size of a football stadium, bro. No one's getting COVID from you if you're by yourself in here, bro. No one. I'm sorry, bro, no one.
Man, these workplaces, bro. I just like I said, I just can't wait to get up out of there, bro. Like I think it was like 2 weeks. No, last week. It was last week. So literally, like start like I do going a whole week without someone coming next to you telling you that A, you're either going slow, B, something you process wasn't right, yada yada yada. Going a whole week without that, bro, it's like the best time. You live in the dream, you know what I'm saying? Because literally, bro, you see people with these carts, with these computers rolling up, and you're just like, oh man, they about to come to me, man. They about to, and they keep walking. It's like, yes. It's like, yes, bro. The last day, my last day last week, it was Thursday morning, the last hour. This woman rolls up. She goes, let me see your login. Yeah, I got to show her my badge. She goes, okay. So they got you on this list. I'm like, bro, what list? What are you talking about? She goes, do you know the difference between
naughty
an
list.
opinion? She's like, do you know the difference between an opinion and the item defect? I'm like, yes. She's like, well, because it's funny too. It's funny because she said that my thing like was higher last week. It was higher, and then we get to this week. I'll tell you what happened this week. She goes, well, you need to like just be careful about that. I'm like, bro, what are y'all? If the item don't work, it don't work. I was told if the freaking opinion thing said the item does not work, you just put it doesn't work, because 95% of the time it doesn't work. She tells me the customer's opinion 95% of the time is not right. I'm like, okay, so what if it's like a headphones, and they're like, oh, the right ear cuff, the right ear is not playing sound. The item doesn't work. You say the item doesn't work because we can't test that. We physically can't test out these items. So it's like, what's going on here? Plus, two, I even called it too because I had so many stoves that day. I was like, bro, they really about to come over here. Like, she said I had over like 500. I was like, bro, that's all I was getting that day. It's literally a probability job. You don't know what you're getting coming down that line. it could be different. And it's so weird. They have like these little like these strict statistics that people just have to follow, because this week this dude rolls up, he goes, man, your quality is amazing. But he's like, the defect, he said, you're under the average, and that's like 500. I'm like, bro, what more do y'all want from me, bro? So first I got called out for being over. Now I'm getting called out for being under, but my quality is good. So that clearly says something, that every single it's a probability job. How are y'all having these like pinpointed statistics for a job that literally random items that we don't know is gonna come down the line? How does that even work? How does that work? That makes no sense.
Man, I hate seeing you like work at a place we work at, because there you just sit down and some of the players are like, man, I lost as soon as you sat down. And that's it for the entire day, man. They're like just grilling you every time they lose, man. When is this guy leaving right here, man? I just sat down, man.
I seriously, that is very true. Like, I show up at this table. He sits down and he says, "Oh God, it's this guy." I'm like, what did I do to you, sir?
What?
And he's like, man, we all gonna lose now because he's here. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, man, you know what I mean. And I'm like, no, I don't. He's like,
that's crazy.
Watch. And what was crazy? This man got slapped. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, see, I'm going to another table and stormed off. I'm like, okay.
Nah, you just suck, freak boy.
And then, okay, so I was on one card. And so, it's just whoever has the high card, right, wins. So, the dealer shows up, shuffles, but he forgets to burn. I realized this a little too late. Like, I mean, I noticed it, but it's after he folds out the card, I'm like, wait, did you burn? And he's like, oh shit. And it's like 4, and the Chad comes over and Chad's like, so we just gotta take it one back, so it flips on the next one, it kills the whole table. And this dude looks at me with a burning rage. I'm like,
how is that your fault?
I'm like,
literally is
that place is like, everyone is so superstitious in that place. Like it's like there's no winning over any of them. Like, really.
I just said this, man. I'm just doing my job, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked at me like, and he said, "But it's his fault." And you wanted to figure at me. I'm like, bro, I didn't shuffle the deck, bro. I wasn't, bro. Chill out. He was like, it's his fault. Chad, why do we have to take this loss when the whole table's supposed to win? Now we're all going to lose? You're telling me? And the funny thing is, he's bet like $15. I mean, like, it wasn't even much. And this man was like, we're going to take this loss. And Chad was like, yeah, it's the rules. But Chad cracked me up, bro. Chad was like, yeah, it's the rules, buddy. And he's like,
it's the rules, buddy.
And he kept going on about Chad. Chad was like, well, I can go get the other boss man over there. He's going to say the same thing to you. I'm like, yeah, that's Chad. Good. And then he's like, and then after Chad left, he's like, man, that dude's you just can't argue with these guys. So I'm like,
but you really can't.
He just stared at me the rest.
I swear to God, like sometimes I feel like they're like a special needs kids. Like every single one of them is like, because like there's no logic when it comes to like that place.
Yeah. Okay. So like going on that, this dude's rules was like, well, the cards were folded out, so like we should win. And he was like, but I was like, well, I get no, because the rule is we burned the card, so that would never have been your card in the first place. And the dealer would have said, so you're saying if I got an ace and this rule came into play, you would still be complaining, or you guys would all lose. And he was like, he didn't say nothing back. I mean, he kept arguing, but he didn't say if I think it was wrong or right.
Bro, that's so, I don't, bro. Some of these workplaces, bro. Like, I'm so curious because, like, hopefully I actually get a spot at the first like TV show thing. But she'll let me know tomorrow, today, or Monday. But
so you did get an interview for, was it Judge Judy or is it a different judge?
It's not.
Oh, that's a different judge. It's the judge. She's like in L.A. right now, and I
Man, it
think she's
doesn't
coming out
matter, bro. You'll
here.
be part of a
She's,
TV show.
she's coming out here to do 150 episodes. They're shooting 150 episodes between this spring and the summer, and the season's already like it's ready to go. Like it's already approved from so many channels and maybe streaming services as well. If it does good, I feel like what they're gonna do is maybe continue it here. If not, they're probably gonna swipe that thing to like California. So if I guess like capped, I guess I don't know, might be going out there. I don't know yet. I have no idea, but there's a possibility. She said she'll let me know. She'll call me to like secure to make sure. She said she's gonna call me back to secure that I got a spot on a team or whatever. I'm getting the studio PA position, so there'll be a lot of PAs and stuff, but
That's dope. That's dope.
Bro. Also, another thing at this freaking warehouse, bro, is them playing the music. They play the same songs, bro. If I hear boom, 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 gotta get that boom, 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 gotta get that one more time, bro. One more time, bro. You all have no.
Who is in charge of the music here?
It took me forever. I was like, bro, wait till I find out who you are, bro. Because he played that song 3 times one day, bro. 3 times. If I hear Fergie, if I hear the Black Eyed Peas one more time, and then but they playing the cha-cha slide, and I swear it's just a piece like yeah, it's not even the original, it's like a remix, and every time that thing comes over, bro, I'm just like, what is this? And it reminds me of you, so like, oh yeah. What is this? Bro, it took me forever, but I know who it is now,
bro.
I know who it is.
Didn't they also play Barbie Girl?
Yes, bro.
Bro, like who like just imagine that guy or that person that just like is in charge of the music, and they're like, man, we need to hype everyone up. Tell me a song that hypes everyone up. Man, I know a lot of like Black Eyed Peas songs. We'll take it.
They play one. It's just that.
He probably honestly just wants you guys to suffer. He's like, man, I know how to get on their nerves. Cha-cha slide and Barbie Girl. Number 2.
Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that. Boom, boom. Imagine this. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that. Boom. Imagine that. Just imagine that.
I can relate with that, though, because our upstairs neighbor, Akon, man. Nobody wants to see us together. Mr. Lonely, so lonely.
That place, bro. I think the most enjoyable part of that job are the comments that you actually receive. Honestly, I came to my own a ReCD solution to this country's problem is that people literally buy stuff for no reason. Dude, people will buy stuff, not even open it. They just buy it, right? They see it and they're like, "That's not what I wanted. It literally is not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted," and sends it back. Like, is that you, bro? You be doing that? You be doing that, dog?
Man, you're pointing at nothing, bro.
Do you be doing that, dog? Are you a victim?
A victim of what?
Do you buy stuff and then once you see it, you send it back?
No, dude.
He don't send it back.
I don't send it back ever.
There's one thing about it. He buys stuff that he never uses. It's called his PlayStation 4 library. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I already told Doc this, bro. So like, look, people will buy things, not even read it. They just buy it. They see it and they buy it. Type it in the search bar, and they're expecting what they typed in to be that item, literally. So like, we get so many phone cases. They're like doesn't fit my iPhone 12. And I typed in iPhone 12 Plus. And it's like, bro, you didn't read. Like, clearly, like it says just iPhone. It doesn't say Plus.
The problem with everyone nowadays is that they don't read.
Literally, they don't read. Literally, this guy bought ear cleaner. It literally has a cat and a dog. It's just ear cleaner for cats and dogs. And the comment goes, "Does it work for birds?" I'm like, bro, bro, I shouldn't be processing this right now. If you just freaking
I just want to
read, bro,
imagine his like pet bird is dead because of the deer cleaner. Like,
bro, that was
that's how he knows it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
work
yeah,
for
yeah.
birds. It
So
doesn't work.
Reese has a story about this. This one cracked me up.
bro, I can't even remember the name. I was supposed to write it down. I was supposed to write it down. There is no. I opened up this bag. It's in a bag. I thought it should be in a box. This bag of like liquid in this glass jar. I'm like, well, what the is this? So I open it, I see it, and I see like cattle, like animal cattle in the picture. Or cattle, yeah, just cattle, And I'm like, oh, this can't be good. So I'll scan it, and then it's like, what was it called, bro? It was like something B. It was like something. What was it? I remember I was like, I think was it Maxi? Maybe it was Maxi B 1000 or something like that. I was like, bro, what is this? He scans it. It's like supposed to be like a little vitamin thing for cattle. So you inject it and they get like their nutrition and vitamins, whatever. This man goes, I scan it, and I'm like, it's like, is there a seal? No seal. And then it tells me, is it a factory seal? No factory seal. And then the comment pops up. And he goes, he killed my goat.
That's terrible.
I'm like, it's crazy because I have to mark that down as an opinion, bro. Isn't that messed up? Isn't that messed up? I have to mark that down as an opinion.
No, it's an opinion that it killed his goat, not
Bro.
facts, yo.
That's wild.
Because I can't put down the I'm appreciative because they put me on this list. It's like, bro, Amazon, bro. I'm sorry. Like, if they do see this, oh well. But like, y'all gotta fix that stuff, bro, because this is all messed up. Like, that's all messed up. Also, there was another one. Another one that actually killed me. It was pretty funny because it literally happened. I got this big old box of like cold stuff or whatever. So sometimes you get the same item from one person. So this dude goes, I scan an item. He goes, Walgreens. That was a comment. Just Walgreens. I'm like,
what?
Bro, what is this? Yeah, I scanned the item. The comment was Walgreens.
He knew
the next item. I scanned it. The comment was Walmart. Like, bro, this dude's a troll, bro.
I was gonna say the Walgreens one. He knew you was going to get it because of the Hitman videos. He's like,
bro, the comments, bro.
Yo,
oh my
I just like to imagine that man just typing his comment out in tears. It killed my goat, and then
you see this man's tears on the little paper thing, like however it is they send their comments in. You just see this man's real tears, just like around the paper. Oh yeah, this looks like an opinion right here.
But don't even get me started on the stuff there. I've seen so many PS5 controllers. I've seen the PS5 freaking like headset, and them things is really hard to come by, bro. Or is it a camera? It's one of those,
bro. You know the PS5 camera. Like, I was looking for, what are the best cams around. Like, literally 3 websites shows that like the 3rd or 4th option is a PS5 camera.
Bro, them things are so hard to come by.
I'd have to say, like, you wanna know why they had to send it back? Because they didn't get no PS5, you know what I'm saying?
They bought the controller.
I was like, man, I'm about to get the PS5 at GameStop day 1. Never mind.
Bro, so many switches come through there. I'm like, do you know how hard it is to get one of these freaking things and y'all send them back? They don't even touch them. They buy it and they just send it back. Sometimes they have no comments. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with America, bro? So stop buying stuff. Stop buying stuff. Relax.
That you send back.
Huh?
Stop buying stuff and sending them back.
That too, but if you buy it, you don't even touch it and you send it back. What was the point of buying it?
That's true.
Just don't buy it, bro. It's like there's people.
They're literally like wasting everyone's time, including
That's
the
what I'm
driver.
saying. That's what I'm like, bro. We should even have overtime over this job. Plus, two, I think we got like another warehouse's freaking returns, bro. because literally we had one day we had like all this stuff come down, and it was already marked with like somebody else processed it. I'm like, bro, what kind of before we getting some other Amazon warehouses, like return warehouses items, and we got to like what is that? That is so like get this man that play.
Well, Doc's birthday gift I got for him. Still in New York. It's been stuck in New York for a week.
Is it through Amazon?
It's not for Amazon. Amazon don't do that.
That's crazy.
And it's not really the person's fault. So it's just the shipping. It's just the postal service, man. They flopping, man. They like, I don't know what's going on in New York. I don't know if a bomb dropped or something. No, I don't know what happened, but it's still in New York to this day.
Bro, let me say something, bro. For all those people out there that be ordering car parts through Amazon and sending them back, you guys are the worst. You guys,
you just get like a whole engine or something.
The worst, bro. I be getting whole like brakes and stuff, bro. I'm like, bro, why? I'm like, bro, I just bought so heavy, bro. It's all beat up and like black and stuff. I'm like, bro, that's like the most. That makes me so mad. I'm like, bro, why am I opening this right now? If you don't go to AutoZone, bro,
yeah, man. I don't see. I didn't even think that they do that. Yes, like just bro. order car parts. Like, oh yeah, can I get like a Honda Civic? There's a whole car on the return section.
You just have to imagine. You just have to imagine like the delivery man. He somehow like fits it. Like it's like a super big like long like a transfer truck, and he has to like drag it out.
You know they deliver cars now.
What?
Yeah, they do. It's pretty dope. It's actually pretty dope.
That's crazy.
I saw it on one of the commercials. They were like, oh, this is one commercial. This was the first time I saw it, right? I was at my mom's place. I was eating something. My stepdad was there playing something on his little laptop. And I was just in the kitchen. I was like looking at their TV. This guy was like, oh, what car do you want? Oh, yeah, I want this car. They were like, he was on his phone. As soon as he clicked on it, doorbell rings. And then his car's like literally outside. And I'm like, what is this? Like, order your car today and then have it delivered in front of your door. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they have car vending machines too in some areas.
That's crazy.
It's like cars like literally like it's like a vending machine for cars. It's kind of crazy. They're like just, and it's wild. I don't know how that works, but I guess.
You want just Amazon and just going down the conveyor belt. Man, this is a big thing to return.
So like talking about like, see, I also, where's the news, my boy? Where is the OTG news?
Bro, listen, bro. I pumped out 3 shorts. You know what I'm saying? That was my news. I've been working overtime 4 weeks in a row. I don't get my 3rd day no more. So right now, this is literally my last couple hours before I got to go back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow? So I thought you're off. No wait, do you have overtime later?
For Saturday. Today's Friday.
Ew. It's cut, or wait. Also, you get like today and tomorrow. Wait, though. Wait, aren't you off Thursdays?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was it. I got confused for a second. But yeah, that sucks, man. Like I had overtime last week. It was pretty terrible. But what was I saying? I was gonna say something, but I forgot. It's like, oh yeah. So all right, so I made my OTG news last week, and as I was looking for like news stuff, I saw that Amazon is actually, since we're talking about Amazon, they are opening their own game studio with the help of someone from Tom Clancy, who worked on the original Rainbow Six Siege before they all got replaced, I guess. So Amazon is working with that as the lead designer. So what are y'all's thoughts about that? Because like to me, whenever I was reading that the news article for that one,
I mean, we saw Google failed. You know what I'm
I mean, they bought Twitch, so
Nah, I'm just talking
and
about
we
Google.
see and we see these jacuzzis, and we see how that's going.
I'm
so.
talking about Google Stadia.
Man, I want to talk about that too. I mean, you know what? Let's just jump towards that. Twitch. What are y'all
It's
doing?
Amazon, bro. It's Amazon. It's
Bro,
not Twitch, bro. It's Amazon.
There's literally 3.
Jeff, bro. Jeff literally let me stop. I'm gonna get fired. Man's at home seeing these people in Amaranth, and he's like, man, I'm out of here. I'm leaving the company, you know what I'm saying? But Twitch, it was the best thing I bought, baby. Just going ham, bro.
He sees Faith on there.
Faith's another streamer that does the same thing. Like regularly spelt Faith, not Faith X.
Hey, listen to Twitch, yo. Y'all gonna have to get together, bro. Like, I don't understand. Amaranth is literally she's turning around, showing her butt on purpose. Like, who turns around, right, 3 times in a row to pick up what? To look at what?
No, she's literally a porn star. She has like an OnlyFans where she actually uses a vibrator and all that.
Can we actually like make this platform what it was meant to be?
I did my research for OTG News. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Exposed.
Oh, you did?
It was a deep dive, huh?
This man really did take a deep dive. He's in the bathroom really studying.
No. I was looking for news articles, but I couldn't post out there.
Me and Reese already know what you was doing, bro. I was like, man, this man got home way early. He's still in the bathroom, is what I told Reese. We know what it was. He's buying OnlyFans. He's like, man, let me get my OnlyFans real quick.
Also, too, did you, Dougie? Did you hear someone like pulling the carrot in the back?
What?
And wasn't you and Doc working the same day that day, Doc? What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I was using the bathroom. Is there like a Friday or Saturday or what days we work together?
Yeah.
And I hear this dude just going at it, and I just hear squish, just and he's going, and I'm like peeing. I'm like, what the freak?
That is not me, bro. I don't know what you're talking about and what kind of drugs you're. No, all right. First of all, bro, I don't do that in the bathroom.
You have to at work. There's no privacy at work.
That is not me. That was
like
not
all this stress. I know I got overtime in 2 weeks.
That was not me. Like if this man, what did you hear? Nah. Are you hearing moaning?
Yeah. Well, I was peeing at the urinal. Someone's in the stall going. Oh
wait, you're talking about work?
Yes.
Baby.
Oh, I thought you were talking about bro.
No, I'm talking about work, bro.
Nah, that was not me. Definitely not me. That's in public.
But it's in the stall, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, like that would crack me up, bro. I was like, that's crazy, bro. Like, what is going on in Florida, bro?
This man was like, man, I don't do it in the bathroom. He just does his car stand. He's like, man, I do it at work. I just do it in my car, not in the bathroom.
Oh, man.
He didn't deny the part at work. He's like, man, I don't do it in the bathroom.
No, I don't.
I do it in the dog track, bro.
Well, I don't really do it, period. If ever I feel the need to like do that ever, then I just like, I got numbers to.
That's crazy. How about we just transition back to Amaranth, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Twitch, please, man. Like, I don't want to see that. Plus, too, it's funny, too, because, like, Junkie literally I remember he was like, bro, what is this? What am I looking at? I was like, what are you talking about? I never go on just chatting, so I haven't been on there a few months. Every time I get on there, bro, my blood pressure goes up every single time. I'm like, bro, how is this even allowed? Let me wear some booty shorts on stream one time. I'm a small streamer. My account suspended for what? For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, get out of here.
To be honest, Doc fell asleep for 24 hours and it didn't get.
No, you can sleep on stream now.
Oh, well, back in the day when he got drunk, passed out drunk on the floor. Oh, that was so funny.
So we've passed the law that you can sleep on stream finally. This is a win for the Daco army, you know what I'm saying?
But
you know there is a streamer who like streams of him like just sleeping. You know that's a thing.
Bro, the things that
they every time someone donates, it makes an alarm to like disrupt his sleep.
I see that.
That was so stupid, bro. I'm like, either we have these bathtub or like pool tub or whatever pool girls indoors, or this dude's sleeping.
Bro.
It's just like, what is happening, bro? Twitch is supposed to be for gaming and like a little bit of just chatting to like talk to people, but like it's come so far down that like every time I don't even go to my homepage anymore to check out on people because all I see are these half-naked women. And like I want to say like 5 years from now or maybe 2 years from now even, like Twitch isn't going to be any different from Pornhub, really.
Bro.
It's going to be the PG version of Pornhub.
I want to say one more thing about the whole OnlyFans thing. Is okay, so Doc was drinking a little bit and he's like, man, I think he's getting some food, but he's like, man, let me put this on. Is OnlyFans biography on like the I think it's on Hulu. All right.
Yeah, we watched that.
We was watching this, and this man sees this one girl pop up on here, and he says, "I know her, man. Why she look so familiar? Man, she looks really familiar." We look up the cast for the TV show. We click on this girl. He says, "She was a Pornhub." She's on Pornhub, bro. And I was like, he said, man, I know her off of Disney. She was like a 50-year-old woman, bro. And I'm like, you do, huh? And then I click on her. I'm like, you do, huh? And he's like, man, I don't know. That's just a coincidence. I don't know how that happened. I don't know, man. Dang. I don't know her. I'm like, yeah, you got exposed too late now, Buster.
Yo,
so
Twitch,
when he said the Amherst thing, I was like, "How'd you know that?" Just brought me back to that,
bro. Because I have a news feed too, and they show like you know they have like, oh, Amherst is now doing OnlyFans. I see that all the time on my Facebook.
Why is that on your Facebook?
Because I got like some news stuff for like the Twitch people. You know what I'm saying?
For porn, he's got for the porn.
What was it like? What are they called? Influencers. Like influencers gone wild or something.
Influencers.
Yeah.
How you say it, like the influencers?
Oh, but also
influencers.
Also OTG fans, you know what I'm saying? This man, when he was drunk that night, he kept telling me, junkie, make me an OnlyFans, bro. Make my account now. I'm gonna make so much. Just make it. Make it now, and he kept.
Bro, speaking of OnlyFans, real quick. I'm sorry, like we don't need to dive into that story right there.
I put this man in bed, right?
It doesn't need to be
told. I throw him
told.
on the bed. He's passed out drunk. And he looks over. He says, "Did you make the OnlyFans yet?" I'm like, "No, bro. I said you make it on your own time, Buster."
So speaking of OnlyFans, we have transitioned from Amazon, Twitch to OnlyFans. Have y'all heard the news about Bad Baby?
Yeah, she made $1 million in one day.
She made $1 million in one day.
Like, if you, I don't know, bro.
Also, how old is she? Wasn't she like 13 whenever she became famous or something?
You talking about the Catch Me Outside girl?
Yeah,
she's not 18 yet. I can tell you that.
Oh, supposedly she turned 18, and
she turned 18, and then like,
and then on her first day,
all of her.
Her first day of turning 18, she made OnlyFans. Like, bro.
So that was her end goal.
Her character, her personality, her like just her in general is just like such a bad influence to everyone, and like she's like the type of kid that doesn't need to be famous at all. Like
that's true.
If you see her like OnlyFans pictures, like none of them are like revealing at all, but like except for one. And like it's like a see-through shirt, and I'm over here like I don't think she's even legal. You know what I mean?
My thing is she got famous for like just being super disrespectful to her mom. It's like, bro, that's crazy. Like,
if a
someone to
person like that,
actually,
yeah,
that is wild. Like, yo, this country that we live in is backwards, bro. Because like, if I were to yell like I did to my bro, I'll be underneath the washing machine somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Bro, all I
Man,
know,
but my thing is like, I don't like how we come across some of these people like they get famous like that, but not only that, like there's a whole bunch of things with like culture appropriation things like that. Like she's not like she acts like she grew up in like African American household and stuff like that. It's like you just don't do stuff like that. And then like my thing is like she's actually being praised for doing it, and people just it's just not something you just don't do. That's like me being born in a black household. I'm like, oh, Asian culture. You know, I'm sitting here like doing all this Buddha stuff. You know, like you don't do
Asian
stuff
culture and all these Buddhist stuff.
you just don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
wait, what if you believe in like the Buddhist teachings, bro? How's that? Doing all this.
But that's what I'm saying. But I wasn't like you just don't do like you just don't like you don't walk around. I'm not gonna walk around with like the little Jewish hat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I don't know. Like it's just weird. It's weird.
Photoshop
You know, it's a religion.
Let me wear like I'm like okay, like look. That's like me not being Amish, but I'm like, yeah, let me go grab a horse and carry. You know, it's just, bro, you just don't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't do it. Like, I'm not Amish. Why do I need to go do all that? You know what I'm saying?
For the what? For the horses and stuff?
Yeah, they don't use technology. They don't use cars, bro. They use horses and carriages.
Yeah, whenever I went to New York, actually, you can go around New York. Instead of getting a taxi cab, you can just ride on a horse.
They have it in a lot of areas, a lot of cities.
They don't have it here, so like whenever I went there, I'm like, bro, this is insane. But bro, I keep forgetting like everything that I want to talk about now.
Bro, all I know is that we should change our podcast set, and Reese, you need to fit one in your corner there. But we get kiddie pools from Walmart. And we stream in our underwear. It's not even.
Man, hold on.
Bro, I low-key kind of want to do that now. Like, I just to make fun of it, I want to have like a little pool here. Start streaming, man. I'm just like over here. I have like electrical tape on my nips. You know.
I mean, we already know this man was trying to make an OnlyFans, so it makes sense why he wants this to happen.
Yo, Twitch, man, I like this platform and all, but let me stoop down to a quality that y'all allowing on this freaking platform. So let me just get to the sound quality of the quality that's being produced on this platform. If somebody tells me that it is a jacuzzi stream and I see a blow up kiddie pool with a room temperature water in these pools, and they're half naked. Not even half. Just about. Twitch. Just about. Why is nothing being done about this? Do you hear my sound quality right now?
Bro, focus.
That is literally what I see. What you're hearing is what I see. It is not pleasant.
That sounds like the McDonald's across the street from Best Fit that says our systems are down. We ain't serving.
Oh no! That'd be 1095 plus like what?
Man, I haven't heard of McDonald's say your order is this and so on, because all mine says is our system's down. We ain't serving. I'm like, bro, why are you open if you just close the building down? There's no point of you having it open if you're closed.
Just close the building down. Sorry, all you wanted is an ice cream. I'm like, yeah. If y'all don't have that, might as well just close the building down. You know what I'm saying?
No. That McDonald's across the street, their whole system's down. Every time. It's not the ice cream machine. It's the system. You can't order nothing because they're like, our system's down. We can't take orders. Is what they tell me. I'm like, well, why are you open?
Speaking of McDonald's.
They're 24 hours.
Y'all got Whataburger there, right?
No.
What?
Man, you don't have Kroger's, do you? You don't have White Castles, do you?
No.
All right, then.
You guys don't have a Kroger?
No. I don't think we do. I don't go out that much. But anyways, man, like whenever you get here,
stay in my jacuzzi.
that is the first place we need to go to is Whataburger. I know this man Junkie already went there with his mom at one point, but you need to get the good
I
stuff.
just went there by myself.
The good stuff. What's the good stuff, bro?
The
Because
mushroom Swiss, bro.
I'm not getting that.
Mushroom Swiss burger or the jalapeno
bro.
burger.
Dude, get the wet dog burger. You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
This man said mushroom Swiss.
Get the wet dog burger.
It's literally like so the patty, some mushroom, a little bit of like gravy and some other stuff. It's really good and cheese.
Super cool.
Honestly, bro, I was super pumped to try In-N-Out. Try that thing. It's not even the hype. It tastes like McDonald's.
That's how everything is. Like there's a bunch of restaurants in here that I do not like. Arby's is one of them. Cause we got the meat. Yeah, y'all meats are stale. Every single
bro,
one.
no, they got one meat, and one chicken sandwich. That's it. Roast
we
beef
got
and
one
chicken.
meat.
Kills me, bro. Like
Arby's, we got
advertising,
one
bro.
meat.
One
Sonic's.
signature meat.
I like Sonic's shakes, but that's it. Anything else from Sonic, trash.
Dude, they got good tater tots though.
Bro, they got some good in their breakfast burritos,
And
bro.
their grilled cheeses are good. And
Like,
cheese.
I
Their
feel
grilled
like
cheese are 99 cents.
Whenever I was going to school and going to Texas Roadhouse, I would
Wait a
occasionally go to
minute.
Sonic's. What?
You don't. You want to talk about Sonic and you say Little Caesars is exquisite?
Oh yeah.
Taco Bell, bro. You about to get.
Bro, we're talking about pizza, bro. Pizza, you can never go wrong with pizza.
Bro, you said my mom requested, she's like, yo, so do you know any place around here that serves like New York style pizza? This man
Did she
says
say New York style? She just said, do you know any place on here with like no, she didn't say pizza. She said, so yeah, this is our first time here in Florida, but do you know any places that are good? Like, do you have any suggestions for good restaurants? So I told her.
No, she asked for a pizza place with New York.
She did not ask for a pizza place,
style,
though.
and you said, well, I know this really good place, and it's super cheap, but it's really exquisite food. Little Caesars. You want to know where this Little Caesars is located? At a gas station, bro. It's in a gas station.
God,
Bro, Little Caesars is good.
Nah, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. It's good when you balling on a budget. You know what I'm saying?
It's good
But
when
it
you're
ain't.
drunk. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying?
also good when you're drunk. Extremely good when you're drunk.
Bro, that
Yep.
cardboard Toy Story 16 pizza, man. $5, bro.
Deep dish is the only way to go there. It's the only way.
Bro, stir pizza? Y'all ever heard of stir pizza?
We don't have served
No.
pizza down
Yeah,
here.
don't eat that. Don't eat that. You know what I'm saying? Stir
Yeah.
pizza. Man, I saw that in Michigan, bro. I started laughing, bro, because I was like, I thought it was only a Lexington thing. I was cracking up.
Must be a north
was
thing, I guess.
What?
Michigan's up north. I was just saying, I guess maybe it's the middle of the United States to north.
I don't
but
know,
they don't
bro.
have it
But
down here.
man, I started cracking up. I was like, "Rosa Freak, get Sir Pizza out of here, Sir Pizza."
Exquisite.
Exquisite food. But like going back to Bad Baby and like how she became that. What I was gonna say was like, I know she's not a gamer or anything. Like, that's just an assumption for my part. But don't you think like, but besides her environment and where she grew up, I know for a fact that music has a lot of influence on people. And maybe just her choice of music.
No, bro. No, it was not the music.
Was it not the music?
No.
Bro, every time I listen to Slipknot,
no,
I just
it
want to
was-
bash something. It's just like,
What?
What?
Wait, what kind of... Yo, you got some demons in you, bro. I don't know.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
kind of scary to say, bro. Like, man, I hear
bro,
Snoop Dogg. I'm gonna smash things. Kill
Don't be
people,
one of those people
murder.
that be like the music. Because if that's the case, you ever heard Eminem's shake that thing and they with a girl, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that make you gonna go touch some women or something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Girl,
bro.
because you know you my world. Now I just lose it.
Yeah, nah, bro. It is not the music. Cause like he even said something too. He was like, because I know some parents actually blamed him for like their kids doing stuff. He's like, well, he didn't personally put the gun in their hands and pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying? It's not the music, bro. It's just the person. Like, it's the households, the parenting. It's like who they surround themselves with.
It's just the Daco Bell, as we heard here firsthand. Man,
I do agree with that. I do agree with that because like every time I hear someone say like, "Oh, it's the video game's fault," which is actually a pretty fresh story just came up that some like in a specific state, I forgot where, but they're trying to ban GTA 5.
Bro, that game is so
due to like a rise in carjacking. That's exactly what I said, bro. It literally has been a decade, and y'all are still blaming GTA 5
for
the rise of carjacking,
for killing
the
carjacking.
Exactly, like the dude at Rockstar probably is like, sir, you got like a lawsuit again, and this was like, for what? We haven't touched this game well, they have been touching online, but they're just like
wait, what about
content.
Watch Dogs? What about Red Dead? You can hijack carriages, man. Freaking Watch Dogs. What's another game you can like hijack on?
Saints Row.
There's a lot, bro.
There's a bunch.
Let's talk about Manhunt, bro. Like
Manhunt. I don't blame them for Manhunt because when I was a kid, like the kills on that game was disgusting. It wasn't even like brutal. It was disgusting.
Bro, it's a scuff film, bro.
But yeah, that's exactly the type of game that it is. Like, yeah. I feel like games should have the freedom to be whatever they want. Look, if they can release Human Centipede and like act like it's a normal movie and like start blaming video games for like the smallest stuff, I don't want to hear it.
But that's the same thing happened like with the new Joker movie. People were like, "You're just too violent." Oh
bro,
my god,
that movie is not that violent, bro. I watched that.
I'm like, bro, you ever see your John Wick? This man killed like 500 people in one scene, bro. Like, what's going on here, bro?
I feel like there's like a certain type that people would take offense to. So like, if it's too deep that it actually hits them on like a personal level, then they'll have a problem with it. But if it's John Wick and this man's just like, oh, they're blasting like 500 dudes and they're like, oh, this is fun because this can't happen in real life.
Deep, bro.
But it's not too deep because it's the Joker. Like, it's the Joker, bro.
I watched that movie.
But the Joker was pretty realistic. Like everything that happened in that movie. Like how he became the Joker.
All he did was kill two people died. He killed 2 people.
But even then, it wasn't like I watched that movie, and the whole time I'm thinking like, because I heard how edgy it's supposed to, or how rough it's, or how what was our marketing slogan for it? Anyway, that was supposed to be really deep and on the edge of reality, or whatever. I'm like, okay, sure. So I watched this movie, and I'm just like sitting there like, that's it. Like at the end of the movie, I was like, that's it. That's all that was about. Because they gave us a warning. They wasn't, because I was dating who at the time, and they was saying like, you have to show your ID for this movie. This movie is rated R. And even then, are you sure you want to watch this film? I said, yes, I am sure I want to watch this film. Like they were warning me like so hard. I'm like, what happens? Is he just out of school or something? Like I was saying, like, what?
I mean, it is psychological, but like again, it's Joker, bro.
Bro,
like,
you go in there,
Joker.
If you're sane in the mind, right? It don't matter what you're watching. You should be able to say, "Wow, this is a fictional work," and not be like, "Man, I'm this dude." Bow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that goes with anything.
Stupid,
that goes with anything you watch. It don't matter if it was on that deep of a level. If someone's like not mentally there, it doesn't matter how deep it is. It could be shallow, and they'd be like, man, I'm gonna do that. You know, if they're that broke, like if they're that insane to do something like that. I feel like.
And it's again, it's not even the people who made it. So it's not their fault, bro, because it's literally not real. It's not real.
Yeah, it's not like they said at the beginning of the movie. Now you see this movie, take right, do what the Joker done. Go on a late night show and blast someone.
All like our generation's problems were caused by boomers, basically. the people who don't understand, who hasn't touched a video game in their life, they're seeing this and they're like, it's brainwashing our community. Ma'am, you haven't touched a video game, so you don't even know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
you don't even know what a controller is.
Like, if you actually sat down, played a game, you know, like if it brainwashed you,
then I'm dead.
You know what I mean? But like, it's not. It's not about brainwashing. Like video games, it's literally about like just R&R, like to forget about the real world for a second, have like your own separate life or your own like. You know, if you want to be Ezio for a day, like you can do that.
And like you can do things that you couldn't normally do.
Yeah, like rob cars.
Yeah, well, it doesn't even have to be like that, but yeah. I mean, like I know in real life I'm not going to go out here in this apartment complex and freaking break into someone's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, or rob their car, or you know, like anything like that. I'm not going to do that. Whereas on the game, you know, like.
Man, even in some like some RPG games, I feel bad whenever I do something wrong.
I do too. Actually, like I was playing even Fallout. Like I feel like when I was younger though, I didn't really care as much. But like now that I'm older, but still, even then when I was younger, I wasn't like in real life I would do that. You know what I'm saying? But like now that I've even gotten a little older, like I feel bad for making like decisions.
Bro,
on games.
you know who's worse at that? Matt. This man would literally tell you, like, man, you need to restart. We need to, like, pick another choice because that was so horrible. And I'm like,
bro, like,
it's too late, my boy.
Sometimes, though, I mean, on like, them linear games, like Telltale games and stuff, it's always fun to see, like, to me, when I play those games, I'm like, I want to see the option that no one would pick normally. Yeah, and then see what happens.
You still get the same result.
But it doesn't matter. It's back when Telltale first had the illusion of choice. The first season. That's what I'm talking about. Not later. But I was like, man, what happened? One thing about Telltale, like, that disappointed me so much is just when you pick an option in literally the same, you know, it happens the same way no matter what. And you're just like, bro. Whack.
Yeah, bro. The first Telltale Walking Dead game, bro, is a part on the train. You talking to Ben, and it's like to the point where you can't say anything else. So he's like, Ben. He looks up, see you. And you can just do it over and over. Ben, see you. It's so bugged, bro. It's the most funniest. It's the most funniest thing.
Bro, the craziest thing is that I actually rebought the entire series and I had to play that on my PlayStation.
Man, you started and never finished it, bro. What else are you not gonna finish, bro?
Bro, I'm gonna finish a lot of games, and I'm just finishing.
You didn't finish The Last of Us, bro. Like, what's going on?
He sounds like a broken record. He has said this since like.
Bro, like whenever I get the chance, a free day without overtime, without having it.
No, stop, because you get many and you play the same game, Fallout New Vegas, all the freaking time, bro. That's the only
because
game
like
you play. No, it's Fallout and it's freaking what's the game? Persona. That's all you play, bro. Yeah, you got the option to play the other game, finish a game, and you don't.
That's crazy.
Dang, you didn't even have enough
Two
to say
games,
back to that.
Bro.
He's like, man,
because like sometimes I just really feel like playing Fallout New Vegas. You know what I mean?
That you already played.
Yes, but like I just feel like playing it again.
Oh, and then he says he's gonna replay Dead Rising.
Eventually.
No, this man keeps trying to get me to play Dead Rising 2. Dead Rising 3?
No, not Dead Rising 2. We already played Dead Rising 2, but Dead Rising 3.
Bro, it's glitchy,
you know
bro. No, it's like freaking.
But what? Okay, but you force Unity on our faces every
because
single
Unity
day.
is funny, bro.
You
That's
don't
why.
think Dead Rising 3 is funny?
No,
You don't
because
think
I've
flying
seen the
cars
bugs.
is funny,
The
bro?
bugs in that is unplayable. You know what I'm saying?
It's playable, bro.
Unity,
it's
you
very
can actually
playable.
play it. You know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
I did play for that game with this man in one session, and there was a lot. There was a part where I literally went through the ground in the interstate, and I didn't know what was going on. Like,
That's
what
what I'm
the freak?
saying.
But I mean, I did get out of there eventually.
Eventually, but that's what I'm saying,
You know,
bro.
I did
Unity is like a little bugs here and there, but like at least you can actually play the game.
You can actually play the game.
That's borderline.
Tell me what happens if you die and I can't see the dude you're fighting. How is that playing the game,
bro? Yeah, bro.
Or about when me and you was playing Reese, and I was like 400 miles away from the objective, and I was like, "Where are you at?" I look on the map, I'm like, "Why am I 400 miles away? What the freak?" And then that time when you was like, "Yo, Junkie, get him," I'm like, "What do you mean? There's no one here. It's just you on the."
Bro, that game is so funny, bro. It's too funny.
That's why, like the newer
Sleep
games,
well,
they were
bro.
like, "Yo, y'all still want to do some story co-op?" They're like, and freaking Ubisoft is like, "Nah, man, we're gonna skip that part." You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the funniest thing is that they're still selling that freaking game for like $30. Oh, 60. I think it's 50 or 60, bro.
Yeah, somewhere around that like original price. It's crazy. I feel like where they messed up is that they have the game on like perma online, so people can just like hop in and out. I think whenever I last played it. Am I wrong? Am I thinking of another game?
Honestly, I just think that the Unity servers are just extra dusty, and they don't want to clean them, or you know what I'm saying.
I
So
don't think they ever was clean. From day one, I
no,
don't think
the game was playable. Yeah, on launch it had little bugs here and there, but it was
Bro,
it was actually
little bugs. All their faces were gone.
So I had it as one of my launch titles for my when I had my Xbox or whatever, bro. I'm telling you, I played with some of my friends. It was a disaster, bro. People were teleporting through the building. My friend, he was he was running across the roof, and all of a sudden he was down, bro. He just died. I'm like, what the freak?
That's literally what's been happening with us.
This man deleted his old chat, bro. He had that video, and that'll show you an example of the game. But that was on PlayStation, so it wasn't even on PC. That was PlayStation.
Yeah, like if I remember correctly, that freaking that's when like Reese and I, that was our second playthrough.
That was the first game. Bro.
No, that was the second game. Bro, let me explain. No,
stop
dude.
saying Left 4 Dead, bro. It was not Left 4 Dead.
No, it wasn't Left 4 Dead. I didn't say it was Left 4 Dead. Our first game ever. This is how I met you. This is our first contact. The Last of Us with Ortiz.
Bro,
and then listen. So we met through Ortiz. Ortiz is our like little bridge. We played The Last of Us, and at the time we were like barely talking. I'm like, oh, this is a new guy right here. So we were just talking to Ortiz. So after that, we added each other, and then I think we started like messaging or whatever. And then, yo, you want to play some I feel like we were gonna play some The Last of Us, but then we ended up playing Unity. I remember this because I said, "All right, let me just go install the game, and I'm going to run to McDonald's real quick to get some food." And you're like, "All right, dope. Just message me whenever you get back." I get back, I message you, we play Unity, and then that was that. Second game, bro. Our first game was The Last of Us.
I don't remember that.
How do you not remember that? All right,
I just remember.
Let me
Unity.
no. Let me ring a bell. So I was gonna post this on my YouTube channel, but I think only Ortiz was being heard, and our volumes were like out or something like that. Or it was so long ago, but that was like 6-7 years ago.
That was like 2016.
But I was trying to like we were playing The Last of Us multiplayer. I was trying to record it, but it ended up being a scrap because I I think at the time I had the old Elgato capture, and the PlayStation had like that HDCP or something, or something like that, and then it didn't let me capture party or something.
The party chat.
Yeah. So it was just quiet. I'm like, man, Ortiz was so funny there, man. He was like, I forgot what he said, but I remember him being extremely funny. That's why I wanted to like post that on YouTube, but I didn't get to. And then we met this man, Junkie, whenever we hopped on Left 4 Dead with you. Like me and Ortiz were like, all right, let's play 4-man Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
and that was Ortiz Did Me Dirty was born.
I was talking to this man Reese
GG's,
about his RE2 Let's Play, man.
I think whenever I first met Faith, it was also at Left 4 Dead, and y'all were doing this one map on hard, and this man Faith was like, "Yeah, good. We need another guy on here because we can't finish it." Yeah, and that's when I went down in front of the elevator and I found out that I could crawl, and then you had to open the elevator back up, and I was crawling inside. Huh?
That's when you fell asleep.
Bro, no, that wasn't when I fell asleep. He was there. Ortiz was there, and Junkie was there. Faith wasn't there whenever I fell asleep.
This man was running in the walls, bro. I'm bro. This man he shot Ortiz down at the rooftop. Ortiz was like, "Yo, what'd you shoot me, homie?" And then Doug was like, "Did I? Oh, my bad, man."
This man needs help, bro. I still have all this old footage on my bro. I'm gonna get some clips off that. I'm about to do that later, bro. I got all this stuff on my laptop.
You need to edit all those footages that we've been doing all these years and just like make like a vault, bro, like a time capsule.
Bro, nah. You what's gonna be its own clip? Don't be sad about it. Do you remember?
Bro, the GoPro. Why?
Yo, we got another one. You know what I'm saying? Part 2, Doco B version. You know what I'm saying? OTG segment right here.
It's gonna be like,
yo, we got a pool here at the apartment.
No,
we do. It's right outside of our apartment. Actually, it's right there. Ooh, don't be...
Bro, the second that thing goes up, I'm reporting it, bro.
It's crazy.
First thing, man. I'll be on that pool, bro. Jeans and all.
That's what crazy. This man was wearing jeans, jumping in the pool with shoes and jeans and a shirt on. Bro, chill out. Let me put my blue jeans on to go swimming real quick. You know what I'm saying? I was just imagine his like mom and like his stepdad's just like, what's he doing? Oh no, he's not. Oh no.
Also, I just wanna give out to all our audio and video listeners. You guys, I got this new mic, right? Dr. Bo also got a new mic. The difference is he paid $400 for his. I paid $250 for mine. Doc, say some words.
See, the craziest thing is that I did not pay $400 on my Shure SM7B microphone because it was on sale.
How much was it on sale for?
Like 200 something, like 280, like $100 off or something like that. Close, but I ended up paying like.
There's no way. Where'd you get it from?
Huh?
Where'd you get it from?
Amazon. It was on
There's
sale.
No way.
On Amazon, bro. Way. It was on sale on Amazon. Trust me, bro. Hang on, bro.
There's no way. Because I literally, bro, that microphone, bro, there's no way. If it was on sale, it had to be during Christmas. And let me tell you something, my boy.
It was not during Christmas, bro.
It is April. You bought this thing in March. At the end of March. There's no way that microphone was on sale. Oh, we're gonna put it on sale April Fools. You ended up paying $400 anyway. You thought you was paying April Fool,
man,
that's what happened, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
Nah, bro. $400. So, so all our people out there, you let us know if there's a difference, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We just need to know. But also, but it might be because I got EQs, so I can like literally change my voice and stuff. So you might hear a little different because I can actually, do things like this. What I might like this, you know.
Mine's just like, very, very static.
But
So does anyone
yeah.
else have anything?
Man, Overwatch League starts April 16th, you know what I'm saying? Get ready for my boys. We got KSP, aka Kai, you know what I'm saying? We about to go crazy. So
Oh
yeah.
my god. Oh my gosh. Thank you for doing that and looking at the camera because I just remembered something. So, this man Junkie has been digging into like some gold mines on your old YouTube videos and we ended up watching it on our TV.
Wait, what?
He's like, wait, what?
So we
Oh.
we ended up watching one of your old
Okay,
videos.
so the backstory of this is, Doc was in the kitchen. I was over here on the TV.
Was that when he was like doing a cover for something? He was rapping and
Yeah.
he was showing the Game Informer. He was turning his lights off and he turning it back on.
So
Oh my
yeah,
was
so
that?
this pops
What-
up in
what was
my
my-
record.
Was it
This
my
pops-
brother?
That was you.
It was you.
That was you.
It pops up in my recommended feed. I'm like, what is this? I put it on the big screen and we watch it and I'm like, oh my gosh, no.
It's like your
flashed-
voice but like slightly higher.
You flashed this Game Informer 5 times, bro. He's like, and I got this. What was it?
I don't remember. But it was like a
about-
parody because I think you made your own lyrics towards it. I don't know.
It was something
What
else.
was it, bro?
We're good.
I
Yeah,
can't.
You put your 2 weeks in. What's up, Em? How are you? I'm good. Wait, I'm good. How are you?
What?
But you always show up at the most weirdest times. I'm starting to actually like think this is not even you sometimes. So
Bro, real talk.
whoever you are,
What was
Emma, aka whatever your name is, because you're not flavored chips. You know what I'm saying? You're not the real flavored chips.
Alright, so this video is called
So
Band Guy's
dang,
song
wait,
Money to
wait.
Blow parody.
Oh yeah, see that was my
And-
brother. Oh,
Was
yeah,
that your
yeah.
brother?
What
Yeah.
the freak?
That was my
You know
brother.
what? You know what? I kind of like whenever I was watching it, it sounded like you. Well, whenever
What
you
I
were
do,
younger.
youngin'? We do sound the same. We get that a lot.
But, like,
actually.
I was like, bro, this is Reese. This is Reese. But
I had the
the
camera,
thing that got
yeah.
me was this man was rapping like rapping like an entire song.
What it
And
do,
I'm over
youngin'?
here like the only time I hear Reese sing or rap are like in short bursts. Or the same line over and over and over and over again.
I was sitting there thinking to myself, why is he flashing this Game Informer so many times?
So your
bro?
brother was flashing his Game Informer multiple times. And then he was like rapping. He was like,
Yeah. he
oh,
did
and
another
I
too,
turned the
bro.
lights off. Turn the lights off. But then I turned it back on. I'm like, what?
What it do,
And
youngin'?
I got this money, and he throws his Game Informer.
I got
up,
money to
And I'm
blow.
like, bro.
Can't live my credit. Yeah, it's Cuban guy. That's when parodies was like a big thing at the time. So like, I even did one with Dez. Me and Dez made a baby Justin Bieber baby parody, but I got copyright strike because of the instrumental. But that was fire too. That one was funny. I actually like that one, but I had to take it down.
I
I did a
thing
lot
in
of that stuff in
forever.
the early days.
So what's your if you put your 2 weeks in, did you get another job?
Bro, how do we all use
M in chat for audio
Well, I'm
listeners.
off today,
we
but
have,
I got stuff to do later today. But it's really y'all that got work.
Nah, man, how do we ollie, bro?
Out of all over objects, bro, I get so many messages every now and then. Oh, look what about I recommended. How, bro? And if you look up how to eye over objects, I'm still on the first page, just like a couple down. I'm like, how is this video still like, bro, stop? YouTube plays too much, and it's funny too because the comments are disabled because now YouTube protects minors, and I was a minor, so you can't
Dude,
even
I
comment in the
thought
video no
you
more.
literally. I told Doc, I was like, man, the comments in this is disabled. Like when we was watching the Buddy Boys, I'm like, man, I wonder if we got like all the hate for this or something. That's what I was
No,
thinking,
it was just the
'cause I'm like,
minors. I remember commenting on that thing before. I did.
Someone else, he's like, what kind of skate shoes are that? Like,
Bro, this man barely ollied on this thing. Like he hit it every single time. So here's how you ollie over objects. He hits the board. He goes back, ollies, hits the board. All right, guys, and that's how you ollie over objects. I'm like, you did not ollie over anything.
What was funny is he goes into another in-depth review of how to ollie over objects. He said, so I got some feedback from the last video, guys. I'm here, and he's in this dark room. He's in this dungeon, bro. And he puts his skateboard up in the air, and he's doing it with his hand. Like, he's like, so you want to hit your foot like somewhere around here? And it's like a dark dungeon, bro, with this potato camera.
The funniest thing was that
I still got that camera. I still have it.
And then he does some like
you have like a bunch of stuff.
finger exit. He does some finger exits showing like, so your feet want to do this. I'm like, bro, what kind of tutorial? What the freak?
Bro, this is YouTube back in 2000.
I was trying to learn.
It's not only Reese.
You know
We were also watching one of your older videos.
Oh, I know, that's trash. But
I mean, like, I think it was either your cousin or your friend. Whenever
Drew.
I don't know.
Drew, he wanted
so
to do this like
he woke up.
Of yeah, I know what you're talking about. So and he was like, man, we should do like this paranormal activity parody. Okay, bro, sure, why not? So we're over here. It's like 3:30 in the morning, bro. Like it was so late, and he was like, all right, so I'm gonna like open this door. You making noise behind? I was like, okay, and I'm like making noise behind the door. He's like, yeah, and then I'm like,
was that your cousin or your friend?
that was my friend.
Oh,
we no longer talk, you know what I'm saying? But
that's crazy.
Yeah,
but like it was funny because this man was like, he goes,
bro, his
like
acting abilities.
The acting was like, eh. But what got me was that this man was whispering. It was like,
what's that?
Dude, nah, man, his acting was superb, bro. I watched back at that and I laughed so hard. It's like, it's not even cringy for me. It's just funny. I enjoy it. I'm like, man, that was a good video right there.
Bro, Doc, you deleted all your old videos. He was
so ashamed. He's like,
no. We still got that. We still got that epic mealtime video of this man eating McDonald's and putting beer and sandwiches
what's funny
and stuff.
Is that we have so much content he doesn't know we have, just like stored on hard drives. Like we went back and found your Doc Spade stuff and downloaded every bit of it.
Oh yeah, we got all the clips, my boy. Yeah, boy. Best believe we have those. Yo, Ems, you say you put in your 2 weeks. You get a new job. Where you going?
she actually just ended up snapping me instead.
That's crazy. I see how it is. Flavored chips. I told you she ain't the real flavored chips.
She said I'm gonna try gaming with y'all more.
Man,
that's what's up. I mean, now that you're free, I guess we ain't free.
Nah, none of our schedules line up. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Dog, we only have 1 day
I'm about
off.
to be on this.
Me and Reese, we don't have a single day off together. I should be in the bed right now. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna struggle, but it's all good, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you better buy you a double shot, bro. I bought a double shot for today. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't sleepy one bit today.
Bro, see, we did a podcast with Danny, right? Well, I mean, obviously, you know. But, like, it was a good podcast. But, see, the problem was the time. I go to work. I was dead, bro. I was like, I didn't even know what was going on. I was like, bro, I don't even know. I'm not going to make it.
Bro, that's how I be, too. I'd be like, I got to make sure. I can't eat right before. Otherwise, I'm going to be sluggish at the beginning. I have to eat a little bit before I go in. Make sure I got an energy drink if I need it. And I'm ready to go.
Man, I haven't drank an energy drink in forever, and it's the best thing I've ever done. Now I just have to like, I still have like some bumps, some obstacles that I need to like pass.
That nicotine addiction was
Yeah. I mean, like Reese was there whenever I first stopped and all of that. This man was like, man, just chew gum. This man, every single limit, you gotta chew that gum.
Nah, bro, I keep telling you because my dad used to smoke, bro. Like I said, all it took him was one hospital visit, and he stopped, bro. He stopped. He has not smoked since.
Yeah. See, like my dad too. My dad has like TB. So this man's like on like hard medication.
I thought you said this that your dad has TV. I'm like, wait, what? TV.
Tuberculosis.
Yeah. Yo, that killed Arthur, bro. R.I.P.
Yeah, but my
Bro,
dad's like
all he
taking
needed was
constant.
antibiotics, man.
Yeah, that's all. That's basically how you like control TB, but it's like diabetes. It doesn't really go away. You just keep taking medication until, pretty much that. But we have reached the 2-hour mark. We are at 2 hours and 10 minutes. I feel like it's a good time to end said podcast. It's been real for season 1. Really exciting. I feel like the season 1 podcast went pretty well. We had a lot of pauses.
Life events happen.
A lot of life events happening.
Yeah,
but
boy.
this man still with the.
I think we should remake. See, Doc over here. He renewed his GameStop membership, so he's got Game Informers coming in. So I think we should remake the Money to Blow parody, and have Doc just flashing up this Game Informer.
Bro, I feel like I like that. I was thinking about that too. Like if I go look at all y'all's like old videos and then do a parody of that, I just reenact like y'all's like old videos.
This dude thinks he's safe.
Oh, we should
This
do
man-
that.
this man-
Actually.
this
Yeah,
man-
no. Like
this
I was
man-
thinking about that too.
nah.
Like funny enough that you said that.
We should react to our old videos. Like have that be a video.
Man, this man.
Yeah,
Doc,
eventually we'll react. I mean, I won't be able to react to my old. I mean, I
he
have like
thinks
one
he's
channel.
safe.
That's bro. You're not safe, dog.
He
What you
thinks
talking
he's safe.
bro?
You wait
We
till we
got
pull.
you.
We wait till we pull up the your friends sucking each other off a music video. You know what I'm saying? But we're like, why is he? We're like, why is he looking at?
No, send this man to the asylum, part 1, 2, and 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I saw that clip whenever I was waiting for Cyberpunk, and I was just like spamming that fart button, like. It was the stupidest thing. I really wanted to get that clip, put it on YouTube.
It wasn't
And it
even
just-
that. You made a face for like the last time you pressed it. You like, I swear he's hell, bro. So I got clipped.
What was one of the crap? We found a clip. I was like, oh my gosh, it was this clip. I forgot what it was, but I was like, I forgot all about it. But it was an amazing Doc Spades.
Bro, we got a lot, bro. We got a what might like this. He's like with his beanie.
Oh, Ethan Bradbury on
What about like
Outlast.
this?
The Ethan Bradbury on Outlast. We found it.
Oh, I have that on my Instagram.
Hey man, chill out.
Yeah, and then like 2 years or 3 years later, and then I got back to this. This was playing Prince of Persia. He goes, "What the fuck?"
Bro.
That was the funniest thing. That was gold.
It was weird seeing your old clips though, just because of how you sounded, bro. It was weird. Like you don't sound that different, but it was weird because you had this more higher pitch. Like he's like freaking A, bro. It's funny.
Chill
Bro, it's the voice, man. I'm about to hit that the big 3-0 real soon.
And then
Chill out.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and wrap up the podcast so I can go ahead and tend to the chicken that's been overly cooked by now. But it's a slow cooker, so it's
speaking of overcooked,
But so that was the finale of this season. We'll catch y'all on season 2. That should come pretty soon.
week.
Next week. I'm not sure when we're all gonna be like all three of us is gonna be here, but Junkie and I, we do have like a couple of guests that wants to be part of the OTG podcast. Ironically, both of them are named Daniel, so like on the featured bar on the Spotify, I just put their full name on there.
Before we go, let's give a huge shout out to my boy
So
Bucky.
who is this? Like this man
Bucky,
just keeps.
man.
All right, so like for the audio listeners, Reese is showing this. What's that, like a beaver?
Bro, Katie said it was like this little meme or whatever, and then she's like, "Yeah, it's a store down in the south. It's called Bucky's or whatever." I was like, "Bucky's." I was like, if I ever saw this thing, I would just be on the floor laughing because the dude just Buggy, bro. It's just so funny to me. I don't know why. If I ever see that store, I'm going to be cracking up. I see Bucky just outside. Yeah. But yeah, it's Bucky.
Yeah, so last bit again, if y'all ever find yourselves wanting to get some Rogue Energy, be sure to use discount code OTGENERGY. That's OTG Energy. No space, one word.
Also,
for a 10% discount.
I would like to say before we end, for season 2, I say the people in the comments should put a petition up for this man to go back to Doc Spades. Doc Spades. Hashtag bring Doc Spades back. You know what I'm saying?
Also,
because this man can't even spell Daco Bell. It's Doko Bell.
No, dude.
Also,
my name, like literally, you Google search my name,
Doko.
and you will be seeing.
Dude, Doc Spades was the same way,
just
bro.
all
so
of
bring it
us.
back.
Other because you know why? Because no one else has my name except for me.
Yeah,
I
no
am
one
the
has Doc
original,
Spades, bro.
which is why like last final quick bit. Kind of like regretting naming myself the fake Daco Bill on Instagram, but it's still funny, so I'm gonna keep it. But if ever,
I never knew why you did.
if ever will like pop off, like I'm gonna need like the real Daco Bell to be taken, but not used, just to be safe.
Oh yeah, it won't be used. All right, Junkie makes an Instagram account the next day. Post.
Yeah. So anyone else has like any final words before we stop?
Bring Doc
Yeah.
Spades back.
We also have merch. You can buy some.
Oh,
shirts,
snap.
stickers,
Yeah, you're
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Do we got the store
Designed
now?
by humans. Look up Off the Grid.
Wait, do we got
Easy,
fixed
bada
now?
boom, bada bang. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we do have. I already bought my shirt. I'm gonna have to like fix or add some new stuff to the OTG Twitch channel and all of that, but I feel like that'd be cool. But yeah, the Designed by Human shirt, really comfy, really soft. Should
Really
get one.
exquisite. And better than
Not
Little
it's not only shirts. You can get a tank top. You can get some stickers. Do we have like a sweater or a hoodie or something? What did
Yeah,
I
you can
know?
get a sweatshirt and a hoodie.
Yeah, more expensive obviously, but really comfy stuff by Designed by Humans. So go give that a look.
Also,
And-
too, if we hit 200 subs on YouTube, I will show my Amazon picture. You know, so my badge picture. You know what I'm saying?
face reveal at 200 subscribers on
Man,
YouTube.
This man really
Hair
did have
reveal.
a-
I mean, hair
this
reveal
man
for
really
Reese.
had a mugshot. That was crazy. The story behind that is hilarious. Like, it sucks, but that's why he still wears his bucket now. His little beanie.
I've been wearing this thing for months, bro.
Hashtag never forget. Rip Reese's hair.
I'm trying to get a haircut next week though. I need to because I think it's about that time now.
Rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I keep messing off. Keep it going.
Bro, if it happens again, I'm not going there ever again, bro. Like
Oh, you're
I
going
might,
back. That's
bro.
crazy.
She ain't. If she's there, nah, I ain't letting her cut. Nah.
That's crazy. We haven't even talked about that, or did we talk about that on like
No.
episode 10?
Man, we ain't never talking about that.
Man,
Yeah,
you
so,
said save it for another day is what you told me when I was trying to talk about it. I'm like, man, we need to know.
Never talking about that, bro. But anyway, you know, so it's been OTG
Man, I need to go to bed.
season 1.
This man's thinking of other words that he can say.
Bring
No,
back
no, I
Dog
was done.
Spades.
I was done.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
once
yo.
again, I'm your boy Daco B with me, left for Junkie. Yo, it's Reese. We're signing off. Catch you on season 2.
Yeah.